If you don't believe in my religion, then why do you care so much about it? This is a question I hear a lot from apologists, and today I think that I'm going to try my best to answer it, at least how I look at the question. Now I'd like to introduce some people one by one and explain how they've basically already answered this question for me. This first person, most people in our corner of the YouTube community already know. It's Thunderfoot. You may not agree completely with everything he has to say, as do I. I don't agree with 100% of everything he says, but his message is clear. Science prevails, religion does not. To better ourselves, to better our chances of survival on this planet, we need more science and less religion. Now look at this morose-looking individual right here. For those that don't know, this is Aaron Ra. Don't let his looks deceive you. He is by far one of the most intelligent people I've ever heard speak in my entire life. He and his wife are great advocates of education in this country, trying to make sure that our education system maintains the kind of integrity that we can be proud of as a nation. Unless you live under a rock, you know this man, Richard Dawkins. One of the great things that he has done is spoken out against the Catholic Church and their preaching that condom use actually increases the chance of getting AIDS in sub-Saharan Africa, which in this day and age is absolutely disgusting. So thank you, Mr. Dawkins, and I hope you keep up the good work. And now I have a question for you. If people like these did not exist, then who would be left to teach our kids? Well, this brings me to the second portion of my video, and let me show those to you right now. First off is this interesting looking guy, Mr. Evan something. I don't know, I can't remember, it's not important enough. All I know is the dude's looking like he's rocking an extra chromosome and overcompensating for something with those extra large headphones. What strikes me is it's hard to fathom that anybody actually believes the bullshit that comes out of his mouth. Well, they all must be a little special as well. Which brings me to this guy, Shaka God. He's a genius who brought us the question, give me proof that atheism is accurate and correct, or some bullshit. Well, he hasn't really done much since, so I'm not going to talk about him anymore, but thank you, Shock, for all the hours of entertainment that you've given all of us intelligent people. Let's see who we got next. Oh yeah, Ken Ham, the first criminal ever to be extradited out of Australia. His crime is brainwashing children with his stupid fairy tales and possibly stunning their intellectual growth. I don't know if anyone's actually been to the Creationist Museum, but I'm glad that I haven't, because I know the moment I walk out I'll be arrested on sight for arson. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, Kent Hovind. I can't actually pick on this guy. I made a promise to his husband. So let's move on to our next one. Last but not least, we have Ray Comfort and Kirk Cameron. These two, time and time again, have shown us the type of smarts that would validate them tryouts for the Special Olympics. They tour the country with their little speeches, which proves to me once and for all, to speak publicly, you don't need a brain.